Nobody has a right answer to this question, and nobody ever will, because for every person, for because of their situation, geography, economic condition, the country they live in, the culture they're born into, and are followed, right, etc., etc. And because of those external influences, the person will define their freedom, the question of freedom, differently. Like, what is a freedom for me? Freedom for me is ability to do, go, and choose as much as possible in my control that I want and desire. That's it. That's my definition of freedom. It's not entirely like overall the overall scenario of I don't want to be with these people, even though that's a major fact. Not being tied up to other person, being treated harshly, that's an important freedom factor as well. I many thrive for that, right, in many of the part of the world. But many don't understand that. They use it wrongly. They use freedom as being stuck in a good situation, but just because they're feeling once or twice bad, they're just calling it entirely bad. They're not understanding anything at all, right? That's no freedom. That's a stupidity. And uh, and there might be some people who are stuck like that, like some rich girls or boys, right, stuck in a situation, and they are just want freedom. For them, the freedom will be to get away from the money, right, etc., etc. For other people who are just middle class and like poor, their freedom is to not be bothered by the debt collector and have as much as money as possible to live a good life. That's the freedom. That's the thing. We all have our freedoms in different way, and there's two type of freedom, namely one is universally free freedom, that is not being not being like a slave to other, having own right, not being having basic human rights. That's one type of freedom that's every single person should have, and it's a good thing. And we all, most of us, South Asia, right, or rather I say privileged people like me, but everybody has opportunity, have the right to have that. Another is our own self-defined freedom that we define, which might be arguably bad, which might be arguably good also, when judged, right? And that's the kind of freedom I'm criticizing about, because you people don't have anything at all, like any good definition of it, and neither do I.